India has rapidly climbed to become the world's third largest domestic aviation market. This transformation is driven by a surge in passenger numbers, new investments, and the rise of two dominant airlines, IndiGo and Air India. Alongside this, the sector faces new regulatory challenges, pilot shortages, and a growing demand for pilot training. The entry of major business groups like ADANI into aviation training signals a new era. In this video, we'll break down the ownership, history, and current status of India's top airlines, the impact of new DGCA rules, and the evolving landscape of pilot training. IndiGo Airlines, now the largest carrier in India, is owned by Interglobe Aviation Limited, a publicly listed company. Founded in 2005 by Rahul Baisha and Rakesh Gangwal, IndiGo launched its first commercial flight in August 2006. Over nearly 2 decades, it has grown to control about 60% of the domestic market, operating a fleet of over 350 aircraft. IndiGo's low-cost, no-frills model has made it the preferred choice for millions of Indian travelers, especially on domestic and short international routes. Its focus on efficiency and affordability has ensured consistent profitability. Air India's legacy began in 1932 as Tata Airlines, founded by the legendary J.R.D. Tata. Under his leadership, Air India became one of the world's top 5 airlines, pioneering international flights and setting global standards for luxury and service. The airline was known for its on-time performance, exceptional cabin crew training, and international reputation. The iconic Maharaja mascot became a symbol of Indian hospitality and pride. This era marked Air India as a profitable and highly respected airline, reflecting the vision and commitment of J.R.D. Tata. After J.R.D. Tata was removed in 1978, Air India entered a period of government control that lasted until 2021. This era was marked by heavy political interference, overstaffing, poor aircraft purchase decisions, and VIP misuse of free travel. Corruption and inefficiency became rampant, leading to continuous financial losses and a total debt exceeding 60,000 crore. Service quality collapsed, and the airline lost its global reputation. The decline of Air India during these decades became a cautionary tale of mismanagement in public sector enterprises. In 2022, the Tata Group reacquired Air India, marking a new chapter for the airline. Now fully private, Air India merged with AirAsia India and Air India Express, placing a massive aircraft order and introducing new global routes and premium services. The focus is on long-haul international flights and reviving the premium cabin experience. Although still in a financial turnaround phase, the Tata Group is committed to rebuilding Air India's brand and restoring its former glory. The airline's transformation is ongoing, with high expectations for the future. 2025, IndiGo and Air India represent two distinct models in Indian aviation. IndiGo, owned by Interglobe, is a low-cost carrier with a 60% market share and a fleet of over 350 aircraft, focusing on domestic routes. Air India, under Tata, operates as a full-service airline with budget arms, holding about 26–28% market share and a fleet of 300+. Air India targets global routes and premium services, while IndiGo remains the go-to choice for affordable domestic travel. Both airlines are crucial to India's aviation ecosystem, serving different passenger needs. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation, or DGCA, is India's top aviation safety regulator. It oversees pilot licensing, aircraft certification, airline operations, and enforces safety rules. The DGCA also regulates flying training organizations, flight simulators, and crew duty time. With the authority to issue show-cause notices, suspend licenses, and impose penalties, the DGCA plays a critical role in maintaining safety and order in the rapidly expanding Indian aviation sector. Its decisions directly impact airlines, pilots, and the overall safety of air travel in India. 2024–2025, the DGCA introduced stricter flight duty time limitations, FDTL, to enhance pilot safety. Key changes include increasing weekly rest to 48 hours, expanding the night duty window, reducing allowed night landings, and limiting continuous night duties. Duty hour limits were tightened, and airlines are now required to maintain a fatigue risk management system and submit fatigue data. These changes aim to prevent pilot fatigue, align Indian regulations with global standards, and ensure safer skies as air traffic continues to grow. New DGCA rules were introduced to address pilot fatigue, a leading cause of aviation accidents. With India's aviation sector expanding rapidly, aligning with global ICAO safety standards became essential. The previous Indian rules were more relaxed compared to international norms, increasing the risk of fatigue-related incidents. By tightening duty limits and enforcing rest periods, the DGCA aims to protect both pilots and passengers, ensuring that safety remains the top priority as the industry grows. When the final phase of the new DGCA rules was implemented in 2025, IndiGo faced a major crisis. The airline did not have enough extra pilots to comply with the stricter regulations, making many existing rosters illegal overnight. This led to the cancellation of over 1,000 flights in a single day, causing massive disruption for passengers and sparking national outrage. The incident highlighted the challenges airlines face in adapting to regulatory changes, especially in a fast-growing market like India. In response to the chaos, the DGCA issued a show-cause notice to IndiGo's CEO, demanding explanations for poor planning and the resulting passenger chaos. To stabilize the situation, the DGCA granted temporary relaxations, such as allowing all-night landing limits and easing weekly rest transition rules for a limited period. These measures were not permanent, but aimed to help airlines adjust to the new regulations without further disrupting services. The DGCA's actions underscored its commitment to both safety and operational stability. ADANI Group made a significant move into aviation by acquiring a 73% stake in FSDC, India's largest independent flight simulator and pilot training center. FSDC trains pilots for major aircraft types, including Airbus and Boeing. With India projected to need around 20,000 new pilots over the next decade, the pilot training market is booming. ADANI's entry into this sector positions the group as a key player in addressing the country's pilot shortage and supporting the growth of Indian aviation. Pilot training has become a critical business in India due to the rapid expansion of the aviation sector and a visible shortage of qualified pilots. As airlines add new routes and aircraft, the demand for well-trained pilots continues to rise. Training centers like FSDC play a vital role in ensuring that India's aviation industry has the skilled workforce it needs to operate safely and efficiently. The growth of this sector also opens up new career opportunities for aspiring pilots across the country. The introduction of stricter DGCA rules and the resulting IndiGo crisis led to political allegations that ADANI's pilot training business would benefit from increased demand. However, there is no official evidence that the DGCA's actions were intended to favor ADANI or that the crisis was engineered for their benefit. The facts show that DGCA acted for safety reasons, IndiGo struggled with manpower planning, and ADANI's FSDC stands to gain from the overall growth in pilot training demand. Political suspicions remain, but no legal proof has emerged. Beyond pilot training, the ADANI Group operates several major Indian airports, including Ahmedabad, Lucknow, Jaipur, Guwahati, Mangaluru, and Thiruvananthapuram. These airports are managed under long-term government lease agreements, making ADANI a significant player in India's airport infrastructure. The group's involvement in both airport operations and pilot training reflects its broader ambitions in the aviation sector, aiming to support and benefit from the industry's rapid growth. With Tata at the helm, Air India is undergoing a comprehensive brand revival. The airline is investing in new aircraft, premium services, and expanded international routes. Efforts are focused on restoring Air India's reputation for luxury and reliability, reminiscent of the JRD Tata era. The ongoing transformation aims to position Air India as a world-class carrier once again, appealing to both business and leisure travelers seeking quality and comfort on long-haul flights. IndiGo's strategy of offering affordable, reliable, and frequent flights has made it the undisputed leader in India's domestic aviation market. Its focus on operational efficiency, quick turnarounds, and a no-frills experience appeals to cost-conscious travelers. IndiGo's profitability and market share have set industry benchmarks, forcing competitors to adapt or exit. As the airline continues to expand, it remains central to India's aviation growth story. DGCA's primary mission is to ensure the safety of passengers, crew, and aircraft in Indian skies. By enforcing strict regulations, conducting audits, and responding to incidents, the DGCA maintains high safety standards. Its recent focus on pilot fatigue and operational limits reflects a proactive approach to risk management, aligning with international best practices. The regulator's actions are crucial for sustaining public trust in India's fast-growing aviation sector. India's aviation boom has outpaced the supply of trained pilots, leading to a significant shortage. Airlines are competing for talent, and training centers are under pressure to produce qualified pilots quickly. This shortage has operational implications, as seen during the IndiGo crisis, and underscores the need for robust training infrastructure. Addressing this challenge is vital for sustaining growth and maintaining safety standards in Indian aviation. The pilot training sector in India is experiencing unprecedented growth. With thousands of new pilots needed annually, training organizations are expanding their facilities, investing in advanced simulators, and partnering with airlines. The government is also promoting new flying training organizations, FTOs, across the country. This expansion not only addresses the pilot shortage, but also creates new jobs and opportunities for young Indians aspiring to a career in aviation. Political leaders have raised concerns that the regulatory changes and resulting disruptions may indirectly benefit private training businesses like ADANI's FSDC. However, official records show no evidence of rules being crafted to favor any particular company. The DGCA's actions were driven by safety considerations, and the pilot shortage is a broader industry issue. While suspicions persist in public discourse, no legal or regulatory proof of favoritism has been established. ADANI Group's management of key Indian airports has transformed passenger experiences and airport infrastructure. With a focus on modernization, efficiency, and customer service, ADANI-operated airports are setting new benchmarks in the industry. These airports serve millions of passengers annually and play a pivotal role in connecting India's cities and regions, supporting both domestic and international travel. With new aircraft and expanded routes, Air India is aiming to reclaim its place among the world's leading airlines. The focus is on long-haul international flights, premium services, and a renewed brand identity. The airline's ongoing transformation is designed to attract global travelers and restore the prestige associated with the Air India name, building on its rich legacy and Tata's reputation for excellence. IndiGo continues to expand its network, adding new domestic and short international routes. The airline's strategy includes increasing flight frequencies, entering underserved markets, and maintaining a young, fuel-efficient fleet. By focusing on operational excellence and customer convenience, IndiGo aims to defend its market leadership and explore new growth opportunities in the evolving Indian aviation landscape. Looking ahead, the DGCA is expected to finalize the permanent implementation of fatigue rules, conduct further safety audits, and respond to parliamentary or CAG inquiries into aviation disruptions. The regulator's ongoing vigilance and adaptability will be key to managing the challenges of a rapidly growing industry, ensuring that safety and efficiency remain at the forefront of Indian aviation. India's aviation sector is poised for continued growth, driven by rising passenger demand, new investments, and technological advancements. Airlines, regulators, and training organizations must collaborate to address challenges such as pilot shortages, infrastructure constraints, and evolving safety standards. The industry's future will depend on its ability to adapt, innovate, and maintain the highest levels of safety and service. Tata's vision made Air India a global icon, but decades of government mismanagement led to its decline. The Tata Group's recent revival efforts are restoring its reputation, dominates the domestic market with a low-cost model, while DGCA's new rules have reshaped airline operations. ADANI's entry into pilot training and airport management reflects the sector's dynamism. Political allegations persist, but no evidence of regulatory favoritism has been found. The future of Indian aviation will be shaped by innovation, regulation, and collaboration. Several areas warrant close attention in the coming years. The DGCA's final implementation of fatigue rules, parliamentary or CAG inquiries into aviation disruptions, pilot union safety reports, expansion of ADANI's training campuses, Air India's international route performance, IndiGo's long-haul strategy, and aviation safety audit disclosures. These developments will shape the trajectory of India's aviation sector and influence policy, business, and passenger experiences. Tata created Air India as a world-class airline. Government mismanagement led to its decline. Tata revived it. IndiGo became the low-cost leader. DGCA enforced strict safety rules, causing short-term chaos, and ADANI has entered the booming pilot training sector. Political suspicions exist, but no proven regulatory favoritism so far. India's aviation sector stands at a crossroads, balancing rapid growth with the need for safety, efficiency, and innovation. The collaboration between airlines, regulators, and private players like ADANI will be crucial in shaping the industry's future. As new rules settle and infrastructure expands, India is set to become a global aviation powerhouse, offering new opportunities for travelers, professionals, and businesses alike. The journey ahead promises both challenges and exciting possibilities.